Davidson had just bought a new bicycle, but not long into his ride, the chain suddenly popped off. As he knelt down to fix it, he caught sight of something that would change his life forever. In that moment, a bold idea struck him. What if he could attach an engine to a bicycle? Excited, he rushed to share the idea with his friend Harley. But Davidson, the idea sounded far-fetched and impractical.
Metallurgy, combustion science, machine tools, and money. None of which we have.
I've known you since we could walk. You were born for this.
At Davidson's insistence, the two of them snuck into an opera house. Just then, a beautiful woman slowly rode out on a three-wheeled motorcycle. But it wasn't the woman who caught Harley's attention, it was the engine beneath her seat. Instantly captivated, he pulled out his sketchbook and began jotting down every detail he could see. Their spying didn't go unnoticed for long. Soon, security guards spotted them and gave them a rough beating. Next, the duo approached a local bicycle factory, hoping to get some support. But after a quick glance at the blueprint, the owner dismissed their idea outright. Desperate, Davidson made a bold offer. He would give up the right to name the invention just to secure the investment.
We call ours the Davidson Harley Merkel.
My name comes last, huh?
You are last to the show, sir. We would give you a majority ownership as well.
I get it, kid. But this won't work. Bike frame can't carry the horsepower.
He had no idea he'd just turned down a future legend. Since no one was willing to invest, Davidson transformed a rundown storage shed behind his house into a makeshift workshop. Harley handled the blueprints, while Davidson borrowed a few parts from the factory each day. Using factory molds, he even managed to craft a casing for the engine. One day, while sneaking out parts, Davidson got caught red-handed by a supervisor. In front of everyone, the supervisor gave him a brutal beating. But in the end, he still let Davidson walk away with the parts. Before long, the two had assembled their very first engine. They poured in the gasoline and fired it up.
These homebrewed parts aren't cutting it. We need precision machining and new parts, Arthur. We can't just keep cannibalizing everything.
At that moment, Davidson thought of his cousin Walter, a railroad mechanic from out of town. So Davidson quickly wrote him a letter. If he could get him on board, it would mean a major boost in both technical expertise and funding. When Walter arrived and saw the rundown workshop and the crude engine, he felt like he'd been tricked. But once he got a look at Harley's detailed blueprints, a spark of hope lit up. He decided to stay and help. Walter brought fresh ideas to the table. One of them was replacing the metal chain that connected the front and rear wheels with a belt drive. With the combined efforts of the three young men, the very first Harley-Davidson motorcycle was born.